A race to get into the 2023 academic year. A single Facebook post generated hundreds of responses from frustrated parents. Their children have been rejected by all of the schools they applied to. The main reason is that there's simply no space available at school. Benati Kelekete resorted to traveling 70 kilometers every day to take her 7-year-old daughter to school, a heavy price to pay.
I don't have a choice to sit there. The problem is I don't have a transport. I travel with taxis or hikes. I sit there the whole day waiting for I go to school and all that, and then we come back again. You see, in that period of me waiting there, I could find umsebenzi and work, but I can't because I'm thinking of safety, number one, and number two, I don't have a car to travel all this way.
Many other parents in Makhanda face the same predicament. Their placement efforts have been futile.
My child is sitting at home. This is painful because there is one that goes to school and he gets to watch him every day, and I can see he's in pain because of this. I had taken a decision to take him to Abed just so he can be at school, but he is still too young.
They tell us there is no space and there is nothing they can do. I have not given up, even though I have been to many schools and get the same response. I was also hoping that I could get a school that offers the subjects he was already doing. But I also want anything just for him to be at school.
This community says they are seeing the dreams they have for their children disappear.
I realized that most parents, they were like telling us about their students who were not being admitted to schools. And then we've received them from quite numerous parents. Then we've decided, man, let's rather run this, you know what I mean? It might be that there are parents who has got some kids who are at home, due not being placed at schools. So we've ran that, and surprisingly, we've received quite a number of responses from parents whereby students or kids were at home, not being placed at school.
Children living with disabilities also struggle if they are unable to get placed in a school close to home.
We have 2 learners who are living with disabilities. Both of them are in wheelchair. So the challenge is that now they need to be transported to school. But currently we do not have transport to transport them. So they must be taken by their parents. It's their parents' responsibility to take them to school. And the road from Vukani to our school is very steep.
The Eastern Cape Education Department says it's working on this issue.
We are persuading one another so that parents can take the letters for learners to be placed in these schools that have been identified by the departments that are available. At the same time, we are also talking to school principals and school management team to provide us with the latest statistics from each and every school, so that if necessary, we can add or if necessary, we can see how best we can assist as the department.
Ndima says one of the issues the department face is the lack of flexibility from affected parents. He says in some cases, parents refuse to take their children to alternative schools suggested by the department. Anda Nqonji, SABC News, Makhanda.